Today, I'm going to show you how I play The Last of Us Part I using FSR for upscaling and frame generation at 1440p resolution in my RTX 3060 Ti, without using any external tools like OptiScaler or DLSS Enabler. I'll walk you through exactly how I set this up to get the best smoothness and visuals. Alright, first things first. You need to make sure your game is updated to the latest version. Without the latest update, you won't have native access to frame generation in Last of Us Part I. Alright, let's check out how to actually get your hands on the FSR4 files. This is what the community is calling the FSR4 leaked version. Since it's not officially out in a stable driver for everyone yet, you'll need to grab the .dll file from the Reddit community. Also, I attached few more files included with FSR4.dll, so you can grab this file in my pinned comment below. Alright, once you've downloaded the zip file, just extract the new files directly into the Last of Us Part I game directory. But first, make sure to back up your original .dll files into a new folder. It's much safer to have those originals saved just in case. Alright, after extracted the files, let's launch the game, and there you go. You can see AMD FSR4 is now active in the menu. Those are all the steps to get AMD FSR4 and frame generation running in The Last of Us. Now, I'm going to show you how I unlocked 1440p resolution on my 1080p monitor. Open your NVIDIA control panel. Find the DLDSR setting. Select the 1.78x DL resolution. Set the smoothness to about 33% or 45% to get that perfect sharpness balance. Let's back into the game. Now let's see if 1440p can show and apply the resolution. As you can see, it's still showing 1080p. That's because this game only supports borderless and windowed modes. It doesn't have a dedicated full screen mode, which is why it's stuck on our monitor's default resolution. So, how exactly do we apply 1440p in The Last of Us Part I, especially 1080p monitor? Well, here's the trick for apply higher resolutions to work in games that only support borderless windowed mode. Alright, right-click on your desktop and head into Display Settings. Look for Display Resolution and select 1440p. Once you pick it, your desktop will switch over. Just make sure to hit Keep Changes to apply it. After that, click on Advanced Display Settings and make sure your refresh rate is set to your monitor's default. I'm using a 144Hz monitor, so I'm going to select 144. Alright, let's jump back into the game. Now, if you look at the settings menu, you can see that 1440p is officially applied. Since this game only supports borderless windowed mode, this is really the only way to force a higher resolution on a 1080p monitor. Okay. Now we're running at 1440p, so we need to dial back some of the more demanding graphics settings to keep the performance smooth. Now let's check out some gameplay. I'll show you a side-by-side comparison. So this is the most stable method I've found, because most mods cause UI flickering, ghosting, or constant crashes because the game engine can't handle them. But with this method, no issues at all. I also played this game in few hours without a single crash. So give this a try. If the DLDSR stuff feels too complicated, you can still use the FSR4 quality mode at 1080p for get better image quality. Alright guys, I hope this method helps you out. So what do you think about this method? Comment down below, I'd love to hear your thought. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in another video like this. Until then, have a great day.